people who created the nigga, they're not afraid of the nigga at all. The people who designed the street nigga, they're not afraid of that nigga at all. And I hope y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're not afraid of that nigga at all. Nigga, you think you want to be that tough guy? Tell me ready. Man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to That Dude Mars podcast. I am back by myself because there's some things I need to speak to my young kings about out there. And first things first, before we get any show started, y'all know what time it is. Get you some dope. If you don't know the logo, I'm sorry. I hope you do know. Being that I'm only 30 years old, I haven't seen it all. Nowhere near have I done it all. I've seen a few things. I've been exposed to a little bit here and there, and I feel like I have the opportunity to shine some light on a lot of things for the younger generation, especially younger males who might not be doing too good right now. They might be battling some demons right now. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta keep in mind when you ask a man, especially a young man in America, no matter his ethnicity, we're not even just talking about any ethnicity in particular. Talking about just a young man. You ask him how he's doing, predominantly he gonna tell you he's all right, or he gonna just brush you off like I'm cool, I'm straight. I'm gonna tell you right now, he not. Bruh's not all right. Little bruh's not straight. And I wish he knew a better way. Like we all wish we knew a better way to express these demons that we fight and are battling, or trials and tribulations we got going on in our life. You know, the stress that builds up for a man because we're taught from childhood, from birth, you know what I mean, that you got to be a man, and it's a macho stigma behind it, and you better do some shit manly, and if you don't, you seen as a girl, you girly, you a woman, you pussy, you know what I mean, you a bitch, you're not a real man. Like, that shit's sick, young kings. That whole mentality concept, it fucked all of our heads off, you know, and it's made us act like we ain't got no soul, or we ain't got no insides, and we ain't got no feelings. And thanks to the way the world has shaped us, depending on how hard your upbringing was, you really don't be having no feelings for shit. You really don't got time to even hear what somebody got to say. It might not even help you out because you ain't worried about that shit. If it ain't paying your bills or feeding you, you ain't giving 10 shits or 2 fucks about what the hell anyone got to say. And I can dig it like a shovel because I've been there. And the hardest thing about being a young man is listening. You know, I think that's really a hard thing for all humans. I'm gonna keep it G. People hear you all day, like my grandma say. Yo ass hear me, little nigga, but is you listening? Rest in peace, grandma. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, bro, like you gotta really open up your ears. Listen, sometimes you might gain a thing or two. And the ears I got right now, listening, this is for y'all for sure, because y'all trying to gain a thing or two. Y'all trying to get a little something out of life. Trying to gain a little wisdom or a little knowledge from the next man. You guys are gonna make it a lot farther than the other brothers who ain't listening. I want to salute y'all right now just for that alone. And one cool thing about this one, we're gonna be breaking down. We're gonna be breaking down a lot of shit, and it's not gonna be like just this topic. I'm just gonna start going off. You know what I mean? On a lot of little different things, man. I'm finna drop a lot of shit, and I hope y'all pick a lot of shit up. Excuse me. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but y'all know what time it is, man. Rest in peace to Nip. a young brother who inspired me big time. I would listen to his music and see the maturation process from one brother to another. Like, damn, if he can do it, then shit, I can do it, man. He's making it visible. He's showing me what it looked like to be a street nigga and still do good for your community and still provide for your family. But let's fire up this joint real quick before I get deep on this topic, because I feel like I love the little niggas more than they love themselves most of the time. Because I swear I give out too much game and knowledge on a day-to-day basis. This podcast alone probably going to be worth a couple $1,000 type shit. Shit that people would be charging y'all to understand this stuff. And this is what I love to call free game, and y'all deserve it. Because I gained this knowledge, and I feel like now that I got this small platform I'm on now, it's time for me to share and release most of the information and knowledge that I do have, so it can help y'all grow and gain and be something better than where you are today, tomorrow. Joint time, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, smoking some of that Dumar Finest. Oh my god. Woo. First things first, young kings. It's okay to be you. I know that you got a lot of pressure on your chest. I know that there's this society acceptance and what's cool and what's in, and I'm fully aware of how you feel you got to get down to be accepted. Trust me, I was that same nigga too, bruh. I'm fully aware of it. And I'm here to tell you, for real, the people who actually love you, the people who actually care about you, who want to see you be better tomorrow, like the niggas who really, really care, they're going to rock with you regardless of who you are, regardless of how you act, regardless if you're the outcast, you're a little different, you're a little funny, you're a little, rude, or whatever it is that's putting you in a different, putting you in a different position than your peers. If they fuck with you, they going to fuck with you regardless. It don't matter how you switch up. It don't matter how you act. It's okay to be you and be happy with who you are. It's not okay to be somebody else. When you were created, you came out by yourself. We got ashes everywhere. Sorry, y'all. When you was created, you came out by yourself, bruh. And when you go, let me let you know something, bruh. You finna go in that box by yourself. For real. Like, being you is unique. It's very special. That's why you the only one who got your fingerprint. I'm gonna let the joint go out. That's why you the only one who got that fingerprint. You're the only one who has the same beautiful, unique laugh, that smile. The shit that made you who you are is already dope enough. For real, little bro. Like, I'm letting you know that you ain't got to worry about being something different. Because being something different ain't going to get you nowhere. And a lot of times growing up, I realized trying to act like something I wasn't, or try to fit in with some people who really aren't that cool or ain't got shit going that could help me out in my life, bruh, I end up looking like the dummy in the long run. And I don't want y'all to look like that dummy in the long run. It's not worth it. So, being okay with who you are and accepting who you are is a beautiful thing. A lot of youngsters have been, and this has been going on for the longest too. Don't think this is like just y'all generation or something, bruh. I was a part of it. My OGs was a part of it too. Your OGs can tell you they were a part of this same fuck shit that we all did as young dudes, because it's how the society shaped us and made us be and act. So it's not like I'm telling you some shit that's some brand new shit. But you youngsters nowadays who think it's okay to call yourself your street name when you're introducing yourself, bro, you look childish as fuck. You look and sound like a little ass boy when you do that in front of a grown ass man. Nobody gives a fuck about your street name out here, blood. I'm just keeping it G. Nobody gives a fuck. And also, to keep it ultra funky with you, you're probably the only one walking around using that street name. For real, cuzzo. You probably the only one using that street name. So if some shit do pop off and the word get around that we're gonna use dumb fuck as the street name right now. We'll use that as the street name. So if the word gets out that dumb fuck did such and such, guess what? It's only one dumb fuck walking around. But if you went by your regular ass name, which is probably extremely common, and we just gonna throw the Mikes, the Alex, the Johns, the Steves, the Larrys, the whatever out there, the Kevins, and we can go on and on for the common ass names that niggas have a common name. Like, you ain't gotta hide nothing, bruh. It's harder to find you now. Cause your name Juan. You know how many Juans I know, my nigga? Pick one. This one, that one, the other one. It is a real Juan. I know the real one. I know the real one. That's my little brother. But anyway, like, I'm just keeping it G. Like, it's a lot better to go on being who you are, stand on who you are, bruh. It's okay to, like, me harp back on the last, I was just saying, like, be okay. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be you. Being you is what got you to that position. So just keep rocking, bruh. Just keep on trying to make that shit rock. Like, that shit's, it's really special. And another thing that you youngsters that are, excuse me, youngsters are really getting on my nerves with is because you guys grew up in a social media area, an era where, you know, it's a social media. We got a whole crazy show coming on social media. We would probably do multiple shows on that. Social media has shaped y'all into being professional fucking snitches on yourselves. I don't know who in the fuck told you guys that it's okay to snitch on yourself daily. But let me be the first nigga to tell you, if you haven't heard, it's not okay. Young brother, listen up. It is not okay to snitch on yourself. Why are you posting that pistol? It's not even registered to you. And even if it is, why are you posting that pistol? Why are you posting illegal contraband, boy? What's wrong with you? Do you think they ain't gonna see it? You think that they don't know? There's a fucking camera in your laptop, your iPhone, your fucking TV. It's a camera, and you can't take the battery out of none of these shits for a reason. You better learn what the hell they be doing at the Department of Homeland Security. You think them niggas at the CIA just be sitting around doing nothing? Man, oh man. The NSA, just Google some of these acronyms. What is the NSA? What is Mark talking about? See what the fuck I'm talking about. And then tell me if you think it's okay to still use Signal and WhatsApp. It's not okay to keep snitching on yourselves, young brothers. It's actually you're making those people's jobs real easy. I'm gonna let you know that right now. And even off of the social media shit, because I know social media made you weird niggas socially awkward, and that's understandable. It's made a lot of niggas socially awkward. Even motherfuckers that's older than me, because they're too deeply involved and in tune with social media that they're not even in tune with what's going on with the niggas in their goddamn house. And it's kind of sick. So don't think it's just you little niggas, but I'm just making sure you little niggas understand that I'm only speaking to y'all right now as direct. You know what I mean? So if you if you stop snitching on yourself on social media, you don't also do it on the streets, you guys. What's wrong with you guys, man? Don't tell nobody what happened. You hear me? Listen. Don't tell nobody what happened, so then nobody really knows what happened. So if something bad happens, nobody will be able to figure out how or why or connect you with an easy dotted I. You know what I'm talking about? Stop telling on yourself. Also, when you're not with your fellas, you're not with your homies, you're not with the when you're not with your cousins, I'm with my nigga, man. It's my A1 from day one, so I'm just gonna let him know anyway, regardless of the topic. Well, hey, listen up. There's also that time when you're laid up with Lil Mama. You're laid up with the little thing, little boo thing. Y'all been tough rocking for years, 10 years, 5 years. Oh, she ain't gonna tell nobody. She know what's up. It's good. That is an emotional human being that you think that you're dealing with. There's no logics and rationale. There's no rationale. That's a woman, bruh. That's a woman. And if you didn't watch the sex podcast, make sure you go check out them sex shows, because we definitely touch on those topics, man. You dealing with a woman, man. Men deal with logic, women deal with feelings. That's why when your ass get in an argument with her, she always tells you, you don't care how I feel. Let's just talk about how I feel. And you obviously arguing like, look, woman, let's figure out this situation. Why are you tripping off this, and this, and this? They don't give a fuck about that logical shit. So when you dealing with a woman and you start giving her ass them feelings, and you start explaining and expressing some shit you shouldn't be explaining or expressing to a woman, period, at all, not at all, ever, for no reason, at all. If there ever is a day that comes up and that woman has a chance to get you back, boy, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. And if you don't know what that is, you ain't heard about it, go ask your fucking mama what I'm talking about, nigga. Go ask your auntie or a grandma or any elder woman, an older woman you trust, that you love. Say, hey, my Uncle Mar said some shit about hell has no like fury about a woman like scorn or something. Just try to figure it out. Paraphrase. She gonna tell you exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Real shit. So I want you to stop snitching on yourself. It's looking ugly, young kings. And I want y'all to start doing better for yourselves. Outside of that, it's you got a lot to live for, man. One of my best friends I've known since 4th grade, he killed himself when we were 21. It was over 9 years ago. And 22. And 8 years ago. Yeah, man, and when you got a lot of pressure on you and you feel like life is holding you down, young man, and you really feel like just giving up just because there ain't really nothing to push for, bruh, you woke up. That's enough to push for. You have the opportunity of life one more day to do something, anything to better your life. Whatever it is, I don't know. But you got to figure that out. That's on you to figure out. The blessing is that you made it to today. And we're going to try to knock today out and go to the next day. But you got a lot to live for, young man. You'll be really surprised. Even me, now that I'm 30, I never looked forward to being like an OG, or thought I was going to be an older person like that. I was going to die young. There's a lot of crazy shit I went through. And after making out of so many different crazy shootings and just crazy situations, I finally realized, like, damn, bro, I'm here for something. I'm here for a reason, for a purpose. And now I'm trying to, fulfill those, you know what I mean? But I know for a fact that you feel pressured as a young man, whether you going through any type of problems. I'm not even going to start bringing up different, you know what I mean? I'm just going to put it down as you dealing with a problem, and we understand you dealing with a problem. We all got problems, bro. We all got stress. Some people's stress is harder than others. We understand that. But it's not worth giving up, or it's not worth stop trying. It's not worth being that dude that's like 18, 19, 20, that's homeless, bruh. Like, damn, I was just in high school, bruh. He's sitting there on the sidewalk. What the fuck? Like, it's you don't want to be that dude, bruh. Keep pushing. It's definitely a better day. It's coming. I don't know what day it is. I don't know when it's going to come. But hear me out, my young kings. There is beautiful grass on the other side. It's green. It smells good. Like that nigga Day Day said, taste the air. Tastes good. It tastes good. It smells good. Like for real, nigga. That shit is over there, but you got to go get it, and it's not gonna just come to you and knock on your door on God. Cheers to that, real quick, young kings. Had yak. Got that yak. Um, Another important thing is the time that's wasted. When I was 18, I'll rephrase that. As a 14-year-old, I started playing video games tough. Online betting, just, playing games and wasting a lot of my life on something that I thought that was, I never took too much pride in, and I didn't take it serious. And at the time when I kind of stopped playing gaming, when I stopped gaming like that, it then started becoming more where people can get actually real paid. And I understand that there's people who getting a lot of money, and I know when someone brings up gaming to a gamer, they want to bring up Ninja, that really cool kid with the blue hair who's got cashed out $30 million last year to play video games. You're not him. You'll never be him, bruh. Now, you can probably be better than him, but you're not him. And you'll never be him because you're you. Now, Ninja, what he did is special. You could possibly do that, if not even better. But bringing up the one guy who does something like that is it's not gonna help your argument out, man. I feel like I wasted too much time from 14 until up to like 20 years old playing video games, trying to be ranked in Madden and trying to be ranked in 2K online when that shit didn't do shit for me. It didn't pay none of my bills. But it took hours and hours and a lot of dedication to have this skill so I can be this good. Still didn't do nothing for me. And excuse me, I think a lot of times wasted that don't need to be wasted. There's other things that you're doing, and I don't know what it is that you're doing, but only you know what it is that you're doing daily. That's not helping you grow. That's not helping you progress in life. Stop doing it. It's time to give it up. It's time to really let it go. And the sacrifices are the hard part, especially when it's something you really think you love or genuinely really have a lot of care for. But if it ain't helping you out, it's got to go. It has to go. The big thing that has to come into your life once you start letting other things go is books. Start reading more. Start learning more. Read more, learn more, and grow, man. Become something unique and special. They hid reading from every human being for a long time. I know a lot of black folks like to bring up the concept of, oh, they didn't let the slaves read, and and now that you can read, you still don't want to read. Fuck all that, bruh. Even at that time, they weren't letting the indentured servants, these other slaves, or the people who even lived at the big house with boss man. Most of those people didn't read either. Even to take it as far back as obviously, before the printing press, after the print press was, real deal, and niggas had the ability to read, they still wasn't allowing everybody to read because it's special. There's really something special when you read. You learn more. You become a better human being. You become a different human being. You actually gain knowledge and things that could help you grow and help you in all kinds of ways in life, mentally, physically, spiritually, and most importantly, right now in capitalistic society, would have to be financially. If you didn't grow up, with funds, if you didn't grow up with money, then you can learn it. You can learn the financial whole structure, and that's a big thing for young kings, man. We so focused on having money and putting cash up in the videos and shit. Another part of snitching on yourself. Just cash in the videos and, cash in your IG and having cash. And if it ain't about cash, I need the blue strip so I got some crispy dollars for you. Bro, that money don't mean shit. That shit printed, boy. What means something is having credit. That shit means something special. And if you don't got no financial literacy, you're going to fuck your credit off, young man. And if you fuck your credit off, Some people ain't even gonna take your cash. Like I am so serious. I know people who got credit fucked off but still got good money and try to drop $20,000 on like a $50,000 truck, and they was like, nah, bro, we can't even take your cash, bro. Like, we don't even want to do business with you, bro. Like, your money's not even good here because your name is so bad. Don't have your name out here bad, young kings. Learn that financial literacy, man. Get in them books, figure it out. And if you can't read and reading is just too hard, you got a cell phone in your hand, a smartphone in your hand all day long that has YouTube, and you can watch all these videos all day long. Instead of sitting around at the trap house watching rap videos that ain't gonna do shit for you but pervert your fucking mind and make you think that you could do that fuck shit all day, and let me keep it G. Probably 80% of them shits 80% of videos you watch, them niggas don't be on. They don't live that life. They don't even the shit they talk about in that music, they don't even live that type of life. Like, I'm just trying to keep it a being with y'all. And I know it's gonna hurt your feelings if you really, really believe in these rappers, like you really, really believe in them, even if you are one of the rappers listening to this shit right now. Young man, tell your partners you don't live it. Like, not your partners, because they know. Tell the people. Tell the people what's up. Tell them it's for entertainment, it's for views, it's for your family. It's a passion you have, and you have to put on a front. You have to put on a facade. You have to, or they gonna sell. Shout out to Cash Money Records Millionaires. You know what I mean? Put some respect on my name. If it wasn't for that nigga Baby, none of you niggas would ever even have fucking cash in your videos. If it wasn't for Cash Money Records, none of you niggas would be running around having cash in your videos. It just is what it is. Other people had nice cars, and other people, kind of did different hood videos, prior to them cats. But when them niggas came out, like my brother C said, when them niggas came out, it showed the whole world a whole different game and a whole different lifestyle. And that's made all you guys just follow suit, and everyone wants to be like Lil Wayne. They're getting tattoos on their face, and we don't even want to get into all that. I just want to let y'all know that it's it's not pretty having your money all out. It's not pretty putting on this facade. It's not pretty, being something that you're not, bro. Learn something special. Most importantly, like I said, that financial. Don't be out here stupid and broke. That's crazy. That don't make it just don't make sense. Like, you can't be a nigga out here who just, you got it all figured out, but you broke. That's niggas acting woke, but they broke. What Cole said, you know what I mean? And I don't want that to be y'all. Another thing for you young kings, man, while you're young and while you still have the energy, it's good to go work out. You don't got to do nothing crazy or extra. You don't have to be like at the gym or do nothing special. Just keep your blood rate going. You know what I mean? Here and there, every couple days. Do a couple push-ups. Do a couple sit-ups here and there. Keep your body right. It'll help you out tremendously. It'll make you feel better. It'll boost up it'll boost up your confidence, your charisma, your charm. It'll build you up just by hitting a couple push-ups, hit a couple sit-ups here and there. Run around the block if you can. Keep your body right. That's the temple. A part of loving yourself is definitely how you treat yourself. It's not just how you treat others and how you not fucking with her, or I'm not gonna fuck with him no more. I love myself too much. I respect myself so much that I can't put myself in that position. It's also not putting yourself in a bad health position. If you really love yourself, do something better for yourself, young king. Eat right. Try to eat better. Try to drink more water. Try to focus on, the finer things in life. They say the best things in life are free. Figure out what they talking about. I have a good idea. I can't tell you that because it's like I said, this is a free podcast. About being smart, about being smart. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to dig into what I just said. They're not gonna want to read no books. They're not gonna want to watch no YouTube videos. They're not gonna want to learn nothing. They don't care. They already grown now. They ain't, what's learning gonna do for them? Or they already got money now. What's that gonna do for them? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do for the people who actually are gonna go learn something. They're gonna be equipped with something that you can't take. The people who created the nigga, they're not afraid of the nigga at all. The people who designed the street nigga, they're not afraid of that nigga at all. And I hope y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're not afraid of that nigga at all. Nigga, you think you want to be that tough guy? They created that. That's a joke to them. That's a joke to them. And the nigga they afraid of is the nigga that know way too much. The nigga that knows a little too fucking much, you're not okay with them. It's not cool, bruh. Because you have changed what they thought they was gonna do with you know what I mean, with you. You switched it up. You're gonna make them fearful of you on a whole nother level. People around you will feel it. People around you will automatically sense it. It's without throwing out big words and saying some smart shit. They'll know. You become the dangerous man in the room, not because of a loaded weapon, because you got a loaded brain. And I think that that's a blessing. I think it's a blessing if you start digging into that. The most important things that we can get over, like little topics, would be find something that makes you happy. Figure out what it is that makes you happy. Hopefully it doesn't hinder anyone else's happiness. And start doing a little more of that so you can boost up your levels of confidence. Boost up your smiles, man. Get your happiness going. Stop letting people hinder your happiness out here, young king. When life seems too hard, when life seems like it's not worth it no more, go talk to somebody. Find somebody. And if that person you talk to seems like they ain't listening, find somebody else to talk to. And shit, since you watching this, you know how to hit me up. You should know how to reach me. That Do More Podcast right here on YouTube. If not, That Do More Podcast on Instagram. And I'm going to be right there. DM, let's get to it. I'm going to be right there. It might take me a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Got a couple things going on. But it don't mean I can't get to you like I can do everything else in this world. Start maximizing your skills, young man. In that kitchen, there's a lot of young dudes, a lot of brothers who act like they don't want to cook. They're afraid to cook, or they just don't want to mess up a meal. Hear me out. I messed up plenty of meals. I know people watch my cooking videos now and they be like, "Oh man, this looks fire. I love this. Oh man, mouth watery, bruh." A lot of the meals was trash, y'all. A long time ago. It takes a little trial and error, man. It actually takes to learning. You know what I mean? So you can grow and get it. You didn't just come out the coochie and jump on a bicycle. It took your man to learn how to fucking crawl. You know what I mean? Walk, then run, get your balance right, and get on a bike. Like it takes time for things. And I need y'all to start doing these things. Start doing something that you can to better the world around you in any kind of way. It don't have to be every day, so you know what I mean? Just any kind of way whenever you can. Don't make it look like you young brothers are the problem. The young dudes is the problem. You young dudes actually are the future in the wave. It's the new shit. Whatever y'all got trending now, it's grown motherfuckers doing that shit. It's grown motherfuckers want to be like y'all too. So don't walk away from who you are. Be happy with who you are. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna probably drop another one of these for the females another time. But first I had to get to the young fellas first because I love y'all. For real. I know y'all don't hear that enough because we don't get it enough. But somebody got to tell you and make sure that somebody is a real nigga that's genuine, that actually cares. Because this is who I used to be. And I wish I had more OGs that were only a few years older than me or 10 years older than me who was giving me more knowledge. Some of those dudes is gone now. And when they were here, I picked up what they were putting down, but I didn't get enough of it. And I want to make sure I can give y'all enough of it. So make sure you reach out if you need some help with something. Tap in, man. Don't be shy. Don't act nervous. Somebody got to hear you talk, because if you don't start talking, them demons going to be in your fucking head, and they going to keep talking. They going to keep talking. They going to take over your shit, and that shit's not worth it. I'm going to say one last thing. Stop saying free the guys, free the bros. I know that's the coolest wave thing now. I understand how cool that is, but it should be more of save the bros, help the bros. Most niggas who's locked up right now, they locked up because they was in a position where they had to put themselves in a very bad spot. But you could have helped them. You could have saved that nigga. Start saving your partners instead of having to say free my partner or RIP my partner. Start saving your partner, talking to your partner, helping them out. Fuck all that free the guys shit. Keep your guys free. Let's start a new hashtag. Hashtag keep my bros free. How you gonna do that? Figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. I love y'all.